went into lockdown in March,
Yeah.
we all got sent to work from home pretty much straight away. It was like, oh, Tuesday, let's do a trial working from home day. And then by Tuesday afternoon, they were just like, no, we're all working from home. Don't come back in. And we're like,
So you didn't even get to say goodbye?
Well, not really. I mean, you just
It was like,
message them on Teams.
See you on Wednesday. Just a trial on Tuesday. Oh, see you next year.
Yeah, well, at the time, we only thought it was 3 weeks.
Yeah.
And I remember, so this happened in March, and I remember one guy said, I don't think we'll be back until May, you know? And I was like, May? May 2020? And it was just like, wow, okay, yeah, January 2022, and we're
2
still...
years later.
I feel like some people have only just really gone back to work. Do
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
So I was working from home for like 2 or 3 months, I think, and I was busy. So I didn't think at all I was going to get furloughed until I did at the end of May. And honestly, highlight of my career. Loved
Being
it.
furloughed?
Yeah, loved it. Every second.
I think I'd like to be furloughed. See, we
Yeah.
haven't really experienced that because we kind of had to keep working and we couldn't get universal credit or anything.
Yeah, because I didn't have a brick, because I didn't have enough books behind me, because I was only doing it for maybe like less than a year.
Right.
Yeah.
And then because I didn't have a brick and mortar shop, I weren't entitled to anything.
So we had to keep slogging away. But I'm very jealous that you got a furlough. I would have loved it. Yeah.
It was very good, and my company were very generous because they did keep it at the 100% pay rather
That's
than
great.
take it down to the 80.
Who did get furloughed, but then also they got next to nothing.
Like 80% was the furlough. Yeah,
it was hard. It was hard for a lot of people who got furloughed.
I mean, 80% sounds like quite a lot for not working,
but it's not
it doesn't
when you're
cover
only,
everything.
No, it's not when you're only covering stuff every month anyway with your wage, and then for 20% to be taken out, it's like, right, well now,
what am I going to do?
Because I was already scraping to like get by,
and that's where I feel like a lot of people ended up doing side hustles.
Yeah.
Do you want to go into your side hustle? Is this when you started it, when you were in furlough?
Yeah. So as we've discovered, I like to be busy.
Yeah.
As soon as I got off that call with my manager to say I was furloughed, I remember saying, right, let's start a side hustle.
Love it.
Like, it was literally that simple. At that point, I didn't know what it would be or anything. But at that time, it actually started for my sister's birthday, and I call it a gift for the ungiftable because she has everything that you need. So that's when I painted her a canvas, because she does pole fitness. So it was like an abstract canvas of a lady on a pole looking fabulous. And after I'd done that, like, she loved it. It's up in her living room now, I think. But that's when I started doing canvases. So it never started with the pots. It started with canvases, and I did like a Beauty and the Beast one, and I did a Freddie Mercury one, and like one by one, like little friends of groups or friends of friends would kind of order one, and that's where Fabstract started. It was canvases, and I remember writing loads of names down. I was like, oh, what can I call it? And I kept coming back to Fabstract because it just felt right and it felt like me.
It's a really great name.
I love it. I think it's
you.
great. I think you're an absolute genius with stuff like that.
Well, it was funny as well because when I started actually posting it to my personal Facebook, I'd get messages like, that is so you. Like, that just makes sense. And I was like, oh, thanks.
Now that I've met you as well, I do feel like it really is as well.
Fabstract is me. The same way like FOXANNE is you. Like, it felt...
fits. It
fits.
And obviously my name is just me.
I mean,
it really is me.
It really
in
is
a literal
you.
sense.
Legally, it is you.
Yeah.
Every part of you, that is your whole being.
Do you know, it was a different name actually. I was Smile at Style. I changed it. Yeah, because that was my I had like a fashion blog. Smile at Style, and then I changed.
You need to
Smile at
stop
Style
putting yourself down for
Illustration.
that. Whenever she brings up a blog, she was like, "Oh, I did this like a fashion blog," as if it was like,
I
don't
love
know, as if
that.
you put it down. I love that about you. I think it's just because
it's weird now. It was very me. It was like that was me, but now
you
I'm
are
like,
very like fashiony and
kinda. I don't know.
I think you are.
Thanks.
Look at this.
I know. Look at the
at your
ensemble.
outfit
I
today.
bought this yesterday, so I was like, I'm wearing that tomorrow on the
New
podcast.
clothes.
Yeah, new clothes.
Do you feel that though? When you buy new clothes, you just have to like the next opportunity. You have to
I'll
wear.
wear that.
I
wear
haven't
the
even
same
ironed these
outfit.
trousers.
Yeah, I wear the same. Whenever I buy new clothes, I wear the same outfit for like 3 months afterwards until
Yeah.
I'm like, all right, okay, now what?
Yeah, you know I'm going to be wearing this tomorrow as
Yeah.
well, for sure. Sorry, went on a tangent then. Smile at Style, but yeah, I never mentioned that in the first Podcast, I don't know why. Smile Style, that's where that name came
I
from.
want to follow it. Is it still alive?
Oh no, I've deleted it now. It's a bit
You're still
cringe.
friends with all your blogger friends, though, aren't you?
Yeah,
Which is good.
yeah.
Keeps
that's
in
good.
contact with them.
Yeah.
Oh.
Anyway, so
You've evolved. That's
I
what's
have.
happened.
I've evolved. Let's not make this about me. Right, Fabstract, amazing. Because I feel like you're very fab as well.
Thank you.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think of you and I think she's fab.
Yeah, I love that. And it kind of became this, like, I call it the wonderful world of Fabstract, because all of
She's so good with the words. I
Do you know what
can't
it is?
express this
Yeah.
enough. When you speak to Soph, it's kind of like she just has this brain that I can't fathom how it works. Like, she just, like, her marketing and her advertising brain and these words that she strings together, it just sounds so, like, professional and like, I don't know, it just fits. And I'm like, there's me, like, struggling to get a sentence together, and she's like, blah, 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 and I'm like, oh, teach me more.
Oh, that's really
You do
nice.
like concept stuff.
I love it. I love ideas.
Yeah.
And I love bringing something to life. I think that's it with marketing. I'm just like, oh, wouldn't it be cool if? And I'm like, you know what? Yeah. And I can do it now.
I might have
Yeah.
to lend your ear on some things for me, because I'm struggling at the minute.
Yeah, no, definitely.
I'll FaceTime you, and
Okay.
I'll buy you some food or something.
Yeah, give me
Excellent.
ideas.
Cheers.
But yeah, so Fabstract started with the canvases, and then I think I was just scrolling through Instagram, you know, trying to build up the account and follow different people, getting different inspiration. And I just started seeing, I think it was when everyone was in lockdown, and just started buying plants. And
We
there was
really did, didn't
Yeah.
we? Plant crazy.
it was a big, like, plant bomb movement, I think.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
was.
Whereas for me, I killed them. So I knew that wasn't going to be
your thing.
my thing. But I also wanted to try and be on board. But I was seeing everyone, like, a lot of people painting pots and stuff. And I was like, oh, that's fun. Because I used to do a lot of, like, I used to go to this little place in Wales where they did, like, painting pottery and stuff. And I would sit there for hours. Like, my family would leave me and go around the rest of the craft centre and just leave me painting pots, because I would have to get it right. Like, I couldn't be rushed with it. And I'd just like, no, you go, I'll stay here. So I used to, like, I was mates with the people that owned it, because I was like, oh, Sophie's here again. And I'd just literally sit in the back corner for about like 4 or 5 hours painting these pots while my family would just like go and sit in the cafe or something.
Isn't it so funny how, like, quite a lot of
circle.
us in the creative industry end up doing what we did as kids and really loved as kids? Like,
Yeah.
that's amazing.
It
I
made
love
me
that.
laugh when this kind of all blew up, because I was just like, imagine if I could start something like that.
Yeah.
I would love that.
I'm really interested, like, how you went from the painting pot idea to, like, go miniature.
Yeah, so I saw a lot of stuff on Instagram, and kind of, as inspiration works, you pull together a lot of different
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah.
And it was actually when I was just scrolling on Amazon looking at plant pots, I saw, like, oh, you can get 16 like 4 centimetre pots. I was like, that's adorable. And I was like, well, right, let's try and make something out of this. And then once I had them is when I started thinking of, oh, what could I do with them? And that's when it sparked the idea of hanging them in your car, and then subsequently turning them into air fresheners with unkillable succulents, because they're fake.
Because they are fake.
Just so everyone knows, you can get them without the car freshener thing. I was doing it so it was empty to start with, so you could put your own plant in it. But the main thing is having it scented and with a fake plant, which is great because it looks cute. I have one in my car now.
It is so cute. When I get a car, I'm going to get one too.
Excellent.
One
Can't
day.
wait.
One day. Don't hold your breath.
But I also remember at the time when I bought those 16, I was like, how the hell am I going to sell 16? Like, that was just such an unfathomable. That's it.
That's right.
Yeah.
Unfathomable number.
Unfathomable number in my head. I was just like, how the hell?